Really, Etsy? Really? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a new program that is now on Etsy, and it's called Star Seller. I'm going over and reading the stuff to myself, and right now it's not really making a lot of sense. The numbers don't seem accurate, and it just seems like a bunch of... So I'm reading a couple of things, I'm scrolling down, and I guess these are the things that you would have to do to qualify to get a Star Seller badge on Etsy. So it says, Star Seller, celebrating the best in customer service. On the first of every month, we'll check to see if you have earned your Star Seller badges based on your shop's performance over the past 3 months. So basically, this program is going to be a reward type of badge shown on your shop, and it'll say that you have great customer service, so you ship on time pretty fast. It's saying message response is high, you have a certain amount of sales and orders, and you have a good amount of 5-star ratings. Buyers don't know what the sellers have to do in order to get the badge, so I don't feel like this is something that should be shown on. If you're gonna let the buyers leave reviews, what's the point of this badge? I'm just not getting it right now. To me, this is just a way for customers to say, oh, this shop quality must be better than this shop because they have a badge. And it really doesn't make no sense. Like, just because a person can't meet a certain amount in orders or a certain amount of shipping stuff on time doesn't mean that the quality in their shop is bad, or that the seller doesn't have good customer service. It's a bunch of crap. You have to meet all these requirements so that Etsy will give you a badge that's worth nothing at the end of the day. It's just like a little verification badge that Etsy is giving out to sellers that basically complete all these tasks they want. I'm reading my numbers right now, and it says that I have a 75% of message rate response, and my target is 95%, so I did not meet that criteria. It's kind of weird to me because I'm looking at my messages right now, and I replied back to everybody. Anybody who wrote me about a question, but here it is. So I do not respond back to spam stuff. Any spam mail I get, I don't respond. So I don't see, maybe that's what Etsy is saying, as in I don't respond within 24 hours. So now I feel like now I have to respond to junk mail just with a thanks or a period, but that's just weird. So another criteria you have to meet is 95% or more 5-star ratings. I don't have that problem. I have a lot of 5-star ratings in my shop, and it's at 100%. The next criteria is 95% more of on-time shipping and tracking, and right now I have 85%, so I didn't meet that criteria either, and that's a lie. This is not even accurate at all. I ship all my items on time. That's the main reason I really get 5-star ratings. A lot of my customers like that. The day that they ordered was the day that it was sent out, or was sent out the next day and it came like that. Like, that's something that people rave about in my shop. So the only thing that I can be thinking, so why I would say that I have an 85% is I did recently just have an exchange. I had a return on an order. The customer said that the shirt was damaged and that she would like a new shirt. So it was an exchange. She said that she would like a new shirt, so I sent her out a new shirt. But when I sent out the new shirt, it came with a new tracking number, and the tracking number updated into Etsy that basically my package was late. Really, it wasn't late, it was just an exchange. I didn't pay no attention, it didn't affect me at the time. But now that I see that this affects me, and now I have 85% and I won't be able to get this Star Seller badge, it kind of pisses me off because I feel like I go above and beyond for my shop. My customer service is excellent. I have ratings to show, and it just seems like they're throwing that all down the drain over a badge. The next criteria is a minimum of 10 orders. I meet that, so I did pass that goal, and then a minimum of $300 in sales. A minimum of $300 in sales. Currently, I'm at $229, so I didn't meet that either. I have 2 shops as well, so the minimum of $300, it's not bad because I'm not far off from it, but this shop that I'm looking at right now, it doesn't do as well as my other shop. So for me to not be able to get a badge on this shop because it doesn't really perform that well, it's not fair either. I don't get it. I don't understand. Other than that, my 5-star ratings is at 100%. My orders are at their minimum This is just a piece of crap. It says, it has a question page and it says, questions, we got answers. What does it mean to be a star seller on Etsy? Star sellers is a way to recognize and reward Etsy sellers who consistently provide excellent customer service experience. We know that responding to customers quickly, shipping on time, and getting 5-star ratings are important to buyers. Starting in September, Etsy will reward sellers with seller badges, which will help identify and make it easy to shop for sellers. Like I said, this is just dumb, guys. This is just not accurate. Like, I don't know who's coming up with this criteria and with the scores, but it's not making sense. So I do not have a star seller's badge. It's a lot that sellers have to put into this in order to even get this badge. So to put this out there to customers, making it seem like a shop is not up to a certain quality, that kind of sucks. I put in a lot of work into my shop, a lot of hours, a lot of pictures, a lot of just time spent into my shop. So for me to not have a badge because I didn't respond to bots, or I sent somebody an exchange item and you couldn't read that correctly and understand that it was an exchange item, it sucks. Like, it makes me feel like crap at the end of the day to do all of this work and not be rewarded, and for you to say, oh yeah, still not good enough. Like, that's a hot mess. So basically it makes you judge yourself, and then it makes the customers judge you too. And really, like, all my customers have good stuff to say about me. If their order was wrong, then it was corrected within 24 hours. And isn't Etsy the same platform that won't even respond to people when they need help? So for them to want us as sellers to respond within 24 hours and actually get credited for that, when people get their page disactivated and have all types of problems on Etsy and they get no type of communication. Another question is, does star sellers impact my research ranking? Etsy says at this time, star sellers do not impact your search and ranking. That's a good question to me. So like, if you're running ads, would star sellers pop up before ads, or would they pop up just as high because they're star sellers? That's a problem too when it comes to ads and star sellers, if they're going to be ranking higher than anybody else. Etsy has just been coming through with a lot of new things, and this right here is a hot mess. The data is so inaccurate. I also have a question about sellers who don't use Etsy's UPS system or FedEx system to track their packages. How would they join this program, being though that they don't have any data for their tracking and shipping time? So it's kind of like forcing people who aren't using Etsy's platform to ship to now come on the platform and ship through them, so that they can be a part of this and get a star seller's badge if they would like one. It makes you really think twice about Etsy, and like, just if this is even a good thing. Hopefully they get rid of this. This just doesn't make sense overall. I feel like badge shouldn't be a good stamp of approval on whether you have excellent customer service or you're just an overall good seller. Reviews tell a lot, so leave it there, Etsy. Enough is just enough. That's just too messy. You're being really, 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 really messy, and no. This is just a mess. Hopefully they get rid of it, guys. That's all I had to say. I'll update you guys if I have anything else that I read about this topic. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Me personally, I have nothing good to say at all.